both should be here. I'm so happy for you. I'm trying to contain it. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. We're like walking ready to get into this, and I'm just like jumping inside. Like, oh my gosh, she's really getting married. You have no idea how happy, as his friend, this makes me. Like, I'm not gonna cry. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with the script. I'd like y'all to know a few things about Aaron, if I could. I'm not gonna embarrass you too much. Don't worry. Just wanted to, talk about a few things. Those of you who know Aaron well, feel free to laugh. It'll make me feel better. Just kidding. But if Aaron has something that he wants to know or ask you, he lets you know. Literally by saying, hey, question for you. If you got a question, hey, I got a question for you. Hey, question. And naturally, I got a little bit of a sassy side, so my response is usually, answer, bloody, bloody, blah, blah, blah. Because, I mean, he said question, I gotta say answer. It's only, it's proper. It's good manners. I'd like to tell y'all a little story about that, about the question, not that question, the question, like his little question for you. We're gonna take you back to 2009. I'm going to hold the date off. Those that know it, don't spoil it. I'm going to hold the date away. 2009, at my church, this former church, we were involved in this thing called fine arts. You go and you compete in things like singing and sign language and short sermons. You name it, they got it. Like, they probably have like shoe design now. I'm serious, they got everything. And so those of us that weren't practicing, we would sit in this kitchen. In this kitchen room, we'd have an Xbox set up, and we'd all kind of play and have fun. At the time, I knew Aaron, but not well. We were just kind of acquaintances. And there's two other guys in there playing with us. We're playing, I think, Call of Duty. It doesn't even matter. We're playing, yeah, that's Nazi Zombies, that's right. Yeah, we're playing Call of Duty. The other two guys get called away. And so it's just me and Aaron. And again, didn't really know Aaron, so I kind of look at him like, hey, you want to keep playing? Is that cool? He's like, yeah, sure, man. We played for all of 15 seconds, and this man pauses the screen, stares at it like he's contemplating everything inside the TV. I mean, like, and he looks over at me, kind of stares at me for a second, he's contemplating me. He goes, hey, here's the question. And he proceeded to ask me the question. And, which brings me to my next point. If you know Aaron too, this man is one heck of a storyteller. If you have ever had the privilege to hear one of his stories, it's like reading a book. Some people it takes a day, some people it takes a month. But they're great, all of them are great. So he proceeded to tell me this story, and by the end of it, we're practically best friends, right? Yeah, it's great. And so then, practice is over soon after that. We're both like walking outside, still talking. We're like, oh my gosh, we have the same truck. We both had Toyota Tacomas. I had a silver one. He had that goldish beige color, whatever that's considered. And we're like, oh my gosh, did we just become best friends? That was pretty much it. We shared similar interests. We're both into comic book stuff and movies. We go to midnight premieres of movies when they were actually a thing. Now you can just go at 7. So no point in midnight premieres anymore. But that's where it started. With a question. The whole thing. Maybe a little bit forward here, sorry. Another great thing, and family and friends will appreciate this one. Another great thing about Aaron is his passion for, let's say, board games and card games. I won't elaborate. For those that don't know, I won't elaborate. But no table is safe. No glass is safe. No one is safe. But it is a joy to watch, so if you ever get to watch him play board games or card games, I promise it's filmed. Don't play against him. Be on his team. Unless you're the one that makes him lose, then run for the hills. Really fast. Aaron's also a phenomenal guitarist, for those that don't know. The guy's incredible. Again, if you ever get to hear him, it's a privilege, I promise. He used to be involved at my old church in our youth, our young adults. We used to lead worship with young adults together, and in our main service. Now he's doing that at Creek. And again, got to see him a few times, and he's still just as phenomenal as ever. It's great. Some of my fondest memories really are playing with him and going to Salvation Army with Jason Merchant and getting to, man. For those that don't know me, you need to know where I come from so you understand this next part. My family's from Wisconsin, So I pretty much literally have cheese that runs through my veins. Go Packers. I say that to kind of let you know that I get a little sappy at times. And in typical cheesy fashion, I'd like to tell you what Aaron has meant to me. I'm not going to cry. You see, I come from a broken home like most of us. Like all of us, I've been through trials, I've been through tribulations. As a kid, I could never tell my parents this, but I prayed and begged for a sibling. I did. My parents, after me, were unable to have children again. And I could never tell them that I wanted a sibling, but I prayed for that. And I prayed for that. I had friends who filled the void, of course, but I just felt it. I just felt empty. Enter him. And here's cheesy. Now, I held off on telling y'all the date of the first day me and Aaron became friends for this moment. Because, for those that don't know, God will answer your prayer, and he has a sense of humor. A hilarious sense of humor. Me and Aaron became friends on Aaron's mother, Dina's birthday. For those that don't know, Dina was born on February 14th. Yes, that is Valentine's Day. Yes. That is a true romance. Nobody can hold a candle to this one. Just saying. Of all days, February 14th. Aaron might not know this, but I always viewed you as the brother I never had. I know we joke about it. I even have you on my phone as my brother. I don't see you just as the friend brother that we're best buds. No, you are the brother I never had. That's how I see you. We may not be brothers in blood, but we are in Christ. And I've been blessed with you. Your family has been a blessing to me. You have meant the world to me. I've looked up to him as such. I've always admired your demeanor. I've always admired your passion for your family, for your friends. How you will drop everything in the blink of an eye just to make sure we're happy. If we're hurting even a little bit, it doesn't matter where we are, what you're doing, you'll drop everything and make sure we're okay. And you've done that for me more times than I can count. You might know that you might hold them against me, but more times than I can count for sure. To me, that's a constant reminder of God's love, grace, and mercy in my life. I have a literal picture of it. To me, as Christians, it's almost our responsibility to be the best representation of Christ on earth that we can be. He is that. He will never tell you that. He'll never admit that. But he is the man. And I've looked up to him as that. He deserves everything that he's been given and more. Lindsay, thank you for finding him. Thank you for whatever reason you chose that Starbucks to start going to. Thank you. I will tell you thank you forever if I have to. I'll literally text you every day and tell you thank you because this moment, as I really do picture him as my brother, and as such, I feel protective of him. I feel extra caring, I guess. This is one of the this is not my day, but this is one of the happiest days of my life to see this. It truly is. I said it when y'all got engaged, I mean it now even. If you deserve everything you're getting, you deserve this and so much more. You are perfect for him. You're everything he's always wanted. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. As far as love stories go, here's the last bit of cheese. As far as love stories go, this is better than any Nicholas Sparks, any Disney movie ever, even Tangled. There we go. It's better than all of those combined. And as I said, it's an honor and a privilege to be part of it. There's